This playthrough is rated E for everyone.
Alright, the third level takes us down to the cellar. Let's hope not to get drunk on the job. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Sherlock Holmes, The Mystery of the Mummy. In the last episode, we went through the second level, found the study of the owner of this house, found it had been ransacked, stolen stuff had been like misappropriated or moved around, like the stuff that was secret was actually the real stuff, and it's looks like some black market dealings going on, or someone's going on. We think someone's in the house, and we also have that mummy. I wonder if they're two in the same. But anyway, can we go back?
No, I cannot go out.
Looks like the door got locked behind me. Oh well, not much I can do about that, so. Alright, let's take a look at this place. Yeah, we're in the wine cellar. Let's go get some alcohol, shall we? Ooh. So many years, so many vintages. What's your favorite vintage, viewers? Actually, I'm not a wine drinker or an alcohol drinker. I'm a teetotaler. Yeah, I know, I'm boring like that, but what can you do? Ooh. Yeah, you have to be, you kind of have to just, well, I wouldn't say pixel-hunt is the word for this, but you have to kind of just go over everything here and see what you can get. There's only so many things you can grab, but still, it's always better, a good idea just to run your hand over everything once just to see. So what I grabbed was, I got some Spain vine, sorry, and a stick. Ah, the mighty stick. Let's see. Let's go over here. What do we got here? What's this? A rag. All right. I clean myself with a rag on a stick. It's like we got a whole lot of awesome vintages here. I've never actually been in a wine cellar. I've only seen them on TV. I know in some parts of the world you can actually see vintage wine cellars. You know, they're usually set up like this with the bottles and the years. They're all marked, and then there's specialty ones you can just grab right here. These are all wine racks, by the way. This type of wine rack and this one here. I forgot. There's a reason to do it in certain ways. It has something to do with like year of vintage and how they're set and everything like that, but like I said, I'm not an expert, so I wouldn't quote me on how it actually works. So let's see, grab something there, which was, let's see, the empty bottle is what we got from the standing wine rack. Then we got a bottle of terrain. Okay, yeah, I couldn't tell you the difference between like red wine and white wine and all that other stuff. That is not, like, I do not know that stuff at all, like how it tastes. People say it's dry and all that. Oh, sorry, the music cut out because I skipped off the screen by accident. So, oh, sorry, we got a Bourgogne in this one over here, and then the one I grabbed right there was Bordeaux. I'm aware of Bordeaux. I've never actually, like I said, never drank it. So, let's see. I think that's all of it there. Okay, let's go over this one more time just to make sure I didn't miss anything. There's a couple. Ooh, there's actually some bottles that are set differently. All right. Now, why are we grabbing these bottles? I don't know. I guess we'll find out here in a second why. It's one of those cases where there's really not an obvious clue on it. It's just grab stuff on the way, and just you'll need it for later. I think that's it, actually. All right, let's go over here. Huh. Ooh.
Lord Montcalfe had good taste. Look, there's some gin hidden behind these bottles.
Oh, neat. All right. Let's see what we get. We've got a bottle of liquor and gin from that. Ooh, I know about gin as well. Gin and tonic, you know. All right. Let's see what else is around here. Man, the mouse and controls are being finicky with me today. So we also got wine casks as well. Looks like we're kind of locked in. Yeah, there's something I can do with the door, but I can't do anything. You can see I can click on it, but...
This sand is not coming from that room. There's something behind this wall.
Now, for whatever reason, the game doesn't straight up tell you. The reason we can't go into this door, we know it's a door, as you can see there, is because it's dark in there, we can't see. But for whatever reason, the game doesn't straight up tell me why I can't go in. Because if you click on it, he doesn't react. There's no... But we can't get in because we can't see. That's why. So anyway, we grabbed a hammer there. Hit it with a hammer.
I wonder who lit that candle.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, someone's living here or something. Look at that mattress. Oops. Sorry, the games were finicky again. Matches.
Someone had dinner here a few hours ago.
Yeah, piece of cheese, bread.
Someone had dinner here a few hours ago. Water is always useful.
Oh, there was a brown bottle. You can barely see it, but there was a brown bottle there. There was some water. And there's also another stick here. We probably only need the one, but we'll see how things go. Because there is a mini timer in this game in terms of certain things that you do. Or certain... it's usually not too bad, but... Alright, let's see what this is. Oh.
Somebody is using this room to sleep in. Who could it be? Maybe it's the butler who opened the door for me. That's strange. I have to examine it more closely.
Alright.
I need something to open it.
Okay, so we need to open it, huh? Well, we got a hammer. Yeah, sometimes the mattress will get taken down even when you switch to the menu. Ha! Violence.
Is it the statue stolen from the ambassador? Strange.
Alright, what do we got here? Oh yeah, the menu can go past this, so... Very rarely will it, but it does happen. So, anyway, we've got a statue of Anubis here. Alright, let's go over here.
Interesting. The bottom seems to be made to fit to circular objects.
Now, I'm not sure how you're supposed to know what order the bottles go in. Because this next puzzle is... You're supposed to put the bottles in a very specific order on this thing, but for whatever reason, I don't know how you're actually supposed to figure that out. It could be a case of like how the years of bottles go, but the thing is the game never straight up tells me. It just says, maybe it's just one of those cases where it's like you just have to kind of figure it out just from trial and error. But anyway, let's go. This is the first chapter where I'll actually have to save on a regular basis because of timing and stuff like that. So, all right, let's see. We need to get. I think this is the boar. No, it's not it's the Bordeaux first. Bordeaux. Actually, there might not be an order. But Bordeaux, Bourget, or Bourgeon, and then we need the terrain. Where's that? Yeah, terrain. I'm probably mispronouncing it because it's French. Terroir, or something. Even though I took French, but still. Spain vine. We'll put that there. And then the liquor next. There it is. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's based off vintage, year, or something like that, so, but... Alright, so now we got ourselves another sliding puzzle. Yay! Actually, this one isn't as bad because it's, you know, it's only 3x3, so this one will actually not take me very long at all, so... Let's see... should be... There we go. Yeah, see, that one didn't take me as long as all, because 3x3 is easy. It's just when you got a lot more room, then it, like, you know, triples or quadruples the patterns you have to go, so actually it's not that bad, but like I said, some puzzles I'm better at than others. Anyway, we hit a button there. What does that button do? Well, Well, what it's supposed to do is supposed to help us get into that room over there as well. So, yeah, I don't know why, like, clicking... You see, you're supposed to click it and get a response from Holmes, but, yeah, you don't get anything from that, so... Actually, I'll save it in another spot here, just...
I must prepare a torch before going further.
There you go. Now it says it. Like, I could click... You should have clicked and said, there's a door here. I can't move it. Something must unlock it. So now he says it needs a torch when you press that button. So I don't know. It's weird. I mean, this game was made in 2002. I can't complain too badly about it. But anyway, we need to get into the room. So the reason we saved is because we need to... there is a time limit on the... Because what I need to do is put the rag on the stick. And then I need to put some of the gin on the stick because it's alcoholic, and then we need to light it. Now, as soon as I light it, there's going to be a timer on the torch, so I do have a time limit to get through until I find another source of light. So keep that in mind. But the torch does take a long time, and the thing is, we have an alternate means of lighting it. But I should be able to get through this without the torch running out. They do give you a pretty ample amount of time to do it. So. Okay, the torch is on, and yeah, as soon as that is, you get this little symbol here. As soon as that goes down, you go dark, so. Alright, we're in the next area here. This is the lab, as you can see here, so let's take a look around. And what's this? There's a pot here, but he's not interacting with it. What do we do with it? Let's smash it. Yeah. Why do we smash it? I don't know. Yeah, for some reason, smashing it destroys the hammer. Okay. But I'll take that. Yoink. All right, let's take a look. Looks like we got a cabinet. Oh, can I get a good look at that cabinet? Nah, not really. Yeah, who knows what's inside of it? It won't let me check it. So, yeah, I have to be careful about spending too much time in here. So, oh, another key. We'll take that. All right. Let's look over here. Check the center of the room here. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like someone's been in here because the windows have been smashed. Or at least, maybe it's not smashed. Okay, never mind. It looked like it was smashed for a second, but never mind. It's just dusty. It's like dust in the wind. Oh wait, I thought I saw a hand. Oh, there it is.
Lord Montcalfe seems to be really interested in the esoteric and mysticism. I see here a book called The Book of Sacred Magic, Isis Unveiled and Imblavat.
Imblavat. Okay. Okay, I thought I saw a hand grabbing something there, but I guess not. Oh, wait, what? Nope, never mind. I thought I saw something. Okay. Let's see. Now, if I click down here, whoops, nope, that's not it. Let me go back. There should be a spot to look under the table, if I can. There it is. Okay.
It's almost empty, but I can use it anyway.
Okay, and then we need to get back up, and for whatever reason, you have to like click like over here to get up out of the under the table. So, all right, let's see what's in here.
It's just what I thought. These new bandages are just like the ones we found before.
Found before? We? Who's we? No one else is here. See, D equals clockwise, S equals counterclockwise. At the same time, or you would be dead. Huh? Well, you'll be dead. Okay. Huh? Wonder what that is part of. Huh? I don't know. Well, I mean, I know, but still. You know, bandages, so I wonder whoever the mummy made the mummy or put it together or whatever, or is here.
Interesting. I would say a study on reincarnation.
Did the guy who owned this place, did he think about, did he actually believe in reincarnation? Who knows? Who knows what happens when you die? Some people believe you get reincarnated, some people believe you go into heaven, some people believe you go into the great nothing. Who knows? Introduction to India. India is a very complicated social system which is defined by caste. The entire society is divided on the caste. The highest is the case of the Brahmins, then goes the Satriya, i.e. the warriors, then Vaisya, caste of peasants, and finally Sudra, caste of slave and servers. That sounds accurate. It's been forever since I studied Indian culture, but that sounds familiar. However, the most disgraced people are the laborers. They do not belong to any caste. See article about reincarnation. Okay. Yeah, sorry about the laborers, even though they're required to do everything. Yeah. I finally finished arranging the treasure room. It is pretty well secured now, and I can't wait to find the stolen Anubis statue. I'll just have to add it to the 4 other hidden statues and stop the spell. Spell? So we got 4 statues. We found 1 right now. I don't care about this kind of immortality. I wish to rest and reincarnate. The holy fire will allow me to access it, and wait and see. I should hurry now. This association, Dawn of Gods, manipulated me. They are tracking me. This is what sect of Anubis who wants to recover statues I found during an expedition they sponsored. What a fool I've been. I cannot trust anybody. I have hidden my treasure. No one will steal it. I am sure that Johnathan can easily dilapidate them. Every family has its black sheep. It is not right that such a man receives my collection. I prepared a surprise for him if he tries to seize it. Uh-oh. Perhaps that traps we've been hearing about, maybe.
Lord Danham. Lord Montcalfe was suffering. There's enough here to heal an army.
Laudanum, huh? Or Laudanum, or whatever. Heal an army, huh? Or perhaps an army of something else. But anyway, let's see. We got a door here.
It's locked.
Okay, we'll have to unlock that with our special, with the key around the dragon's neck. Oh wait, that's something. That's another game. Okay. Let's check over here. Oop, come on. There we go.
It's locked.
Okay, that one's locked as well. Now, what's that over there? Let's see. We also got a desk. Anubis head. Ooh. We note the most of civilizations distinguish primary elements such as fire, air, ground, and water. And heart! Some also add dust and ice. Representation and symbols refer to it too, but however it is possible to find common patterns. It is common to draw water as a droplet or as waves. For the ground, often a tree or a triangle was used. Fire is usually drawn as a flame and air as a whirlwind. Huh. Keep that in mind. Egyptian legends tell us that it's very dangerous to disturb the rest of the dead pharaohs, as a spell will be cast on a person who committed that act, as well as all members of his family, including those who were not born at the moment. It is very difficult to fight against such a spell. However, the power of the spell is often limited by the power of the priest who cast that spell. Some legends tell us about desecrators that were haunted by nightmares or by ghosts of dead people from the tomb. Usually they died very soon after. In Cairo, in the Khan el-Khalil, there is a market of booksellers, and an unfortunate man has a chance to find some protection. Whatever, we have to be sure that it works. Okay. I am sure I'm turning crazy. It continues to follow me. I try to run away from it, but I can't. Yesterday afternoon, I saw it. I was working, and suddenly I could smell the rotten scent of a tomb. It was in the doorway. Then I tried to find it myself in the house, but it was gone. My servant looked at me more and more strangely. I was at Dr. Singoler? I can't really tell that one. The cursive is a little harder on me. And he has prescribed laudanum for me and advised me to go somewhere to rest. He does not understand me and thinks I am crazy. Laudanum helps me, but I am not sure that I will be able to sleep it up. I don't even think they use laudanum anymore. I think they use something different. But back in the day, that was the thing they used to help calm you down. But I don't remember the details of like its construction and how it works and everything like that. Dear friend, I have received your letter concerning your explanation of the superstition around the cursed tombs. In fact, as you already know, I have never believed in that, but I have to tell you that I have begun to have terrible nightmares, which often exhaust me. People working in my manor think I am becoming crazy. Every night the same nightmare comes back. Some servants have even seen gaunt silhouettes roaming my house. I have read many books and looking for something to take away the spell, but have not found anything for now. I beg you to go to Khan el-Khalil and find some amulet or some other spell which will save me from it. Lord Montcalfe. Looks like he thinks he summoned, because of all he did, the pharaoh or the mummies after him, huh? Yeah, he's crazy. That's not true. It is advised to be very attentive with the dose. Overdosing can result in death. Very common, however. Using opium as a tranquilizer usually brings very bad consequences. Yeah, opium was used and prescribed by doctors quite a bit back in the day before, same as cocaine. A lot of that stuff we now find bad today was very commonplace. You know, some doctors had you drinking mercury, you know, stuff like that. So, anyway, I can't check that, but I can move this. What? I can move the chair. Wait, let's move it over here.
I need 2 keys to open this drawer.
Okay, so we need to open the drawer here. All right. Let's go. Oh, we can click on the chair. Oh, there's another key there. All right. We got all 3 keys here. So, all right. Now, let us step back down if I can. There we go. All right, now we got the 3 keys to open the door. So, let me go and save it again. Actually, let's save it in another spot just because of the whole timer. Like I said, I should be able to get through it, but, you know, I'm covering my tracks. Didn't they say something about counterclockwise, or say counterclockwise and clockwise? And then they said if they do it wrong, something bad will happen. Well, we got 2 keys here. We got G and C. Let's try those. G and C. Let's do the opposite of that. Nothing bad could happen from that, right? Yeah, you die. Yeah, if you do that wrong, Sherlock gets killed. That's one of the unique animations for it. So Sherlock has failed. Please try again. Okay, now we're back here. Yeah, game crashed again. Game's crashed twice during this recording. Alright, let's check it again. Alright, we want to do the same thing as before. However, we want to do them counterclockwise instead.
Nice statue. Another statuette? Maybe I'll find more here.
So that's 2 thus far, shooter. Let's see what this one is. O Anubis, son of Set, dweller in the mummy chamber, governor of the divine house, you, god of the dead, give us strength to worship you for eternity. Huh. Okay. So this is part of that spell he was talking about.
It's locked.
Well, let's see. We found a key. We should be able to open that door now.
It's locked.
We should be able to open the door with this thing. Perhaps.
All these things were waiting to be restored.
Yeah, that's another case of the game doesn't tell me that you needed something to like work the key, because you think, oh, the key doesn't work, so you go to the other door, but that doesn't work on that door. So yeah, it's just a case of the game missing a specific detail to tell you. But anyway, we're almost done with the timer, and by that I mean look how much more time I've got left, and I pretty much checked and kind of messed around for a bit.
It will be better than that poor torch.
Yep, and if we look over here,
it is full. Lucky me.
Yep. And if we do, yeah, it's a full oil flask, and we got the oil lamp. If we put the oil flask into the oil thing, yep, we get rid of the stick and anything we could use as a bandage, because now we have a permanent light source, despite it still could wear out. But we now don't have to worry about the timer there, so now I can save in a different spot if I want to. Ugh. Oh, I gotta reset the screen again, because this game likes to reset it back to not full screen every once in a while, and it kind of messes me up. Okay, so let's take a better look at this room now that we're here. So, it's like a map or a tapestry or some sort. Can't interact with it though. Okay, let's look over here. So I got a Numis body. I don't know if that's real, and it might be fake. It's hard to say which of these are like real and which of these are part of the collection and whatnot. So these aren't here.
I must have made a mistake. Let's see from the beginning.
Mistake? What are you... Mistake? What are you talking about? I haven't done anything. Yeah, it's part of a puzzle. We just haven't figured it out yet. Remember that letter we got earlier about, like, the earth and fire and stuff like that? We're about to find out here in a second how that all works. I'm just looking for stuff to interact with, just see if there's any... Hey, what you looking at, pal? Yeah, pal. I'm just seeing if there's anything to interact with outside of the obvious stuff. Yeah, just old barrels and stuff like that here, so. Huh. But yeah, we've pretty much gotten all the info we needed to solve this thing for the most part. Oh yeah, I'm missing it. I forgot I need to go back. I forgot to grab something. Alright, grab here. And I forgot there's something down here.
It is evidence that I can use in the future.
Well, actually, we won't be using it as evidence. We'll be using it as something else. As soon as the game wants to do that. Yeah, for whatever reason, the game is really this camera is really fighting me today. Okay. Well, anyway. So now we need to solve a puzzle. So for those who've watched The Fifth Element, that's pretty much what we're doing right now, actually, by the way. So what we need to do is, remember that note saying, like, to use stuff for certain things as representation. You know, fire should be like... the fire symbol, or the red symbol will be fire and stuff like that, ground and whatever. So we need to find, let's see, I think this one's the first one. It might not matter which order I go in. Let's see. I think that's the swirl one.
I must have made a mistake.
Yeah, that's the swirl one.
Let's see from the beginning.
So that's supposed to be air, right? Well, the only thing we have that's air that we've had in this area is an empty bottle. So that works. If it didn't work, he would say otherwise. Okay, so I need to find triangle urn, which is over here, I believe. Yeah, triangle. So that one represents Earth for that note. So we need to put something from Earth in there. So sand, which is which he had a little bag apparently to put it in. So sand. And then we need to find the flame one, which is over here, I believe, in the corner. Yeah, over here. Okay. Whoop. Quit fighting me, game. All right, and it matches for that one because that would produce a fire. And then finally the droplet. That's supposed to be a droplet of water. You can barely tell though. So water. So the only thing we have is a water flask. So all right. So we're done that part. And then by doing that, we've unlocked this over here. So this opened up as soon as we did that first thing. 5 fingers in one hand. One is cut but still present. The last will be the first. So what I believe this puzzle, for those who are unaware, I believe this is supposed to represent the casts, and these are the different cast members for the symbols for them, mention here. So the way it's supposed to go, at least, whoops, sorry, I hit my mic. So the way it's supposed to go is last will be first, so it's supposed to be S, V, K to represent the caste system. And we also grabbed the Brahmin symbol because that wasn't part of the solution. So if we go over here, yeah, come on, there we go.
Another statuette. Maybe I'll find more here.
Okay, now we have 3 thus far. So let me go ahead and save it again just in case the game crashes. Actually, I can save it on this one. Yeah, let's just save it on another slot. I mean, there's plenty of save slots, so it's really no biggie. Okay, let's leave the room. We're not quite done with this room. We'll have to come back, so let me get back to the door. Okay, now we need to go over here.
It looks like I'm about to solve the mystery.
Brilliant! Or was it, elementary, my dear Watson, even though he actually never said that in the books. He said that in the radio dramas, I think it was, but in the books he never says that. Anyway, this one's a weird room because of the way it works. So well, he'll say, I think he says it here in a second, so we need to go over here.
Strange, the wall moves when I move. Is this some new trick?
So yeah, the wall is supposed to be shifting around. It's hard to tell that, but yeah, the wall's shifting every time we move, so...
I hope it's not a trap.
And we have to interact with the statues here. It's not a trap. Okay. So we click on those statues, and then we need to move till we can get to the other side. I think I have to move here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and every time I'm doing that, it's moving, so...
The panel is open.
Well, there's the 4th statue. That one was easy to get to. Okay, so I need to move. I think it's here. Yeah, I think here just automatically gets me to the door. Let's grab
Here are
that.
the statuettes we were after.
So that's 4, right? There were supposed to be 4, unless there was supposed to be a 5th one I'm not aware of. So, right, so I need to move. I think it's... So I think it's... I move... here. Whoops. Move that way. And then if I move this way... Oh, not quite. Okay, I messed up a bit there. There we go. Okay, that'll take me to this door here, so... I can't go in it quite yet. So let's read this thing. It is better that God is worse than the devil. Doors get plenty, rich need it. If we eat it, we die. What is it? Well, you're probably thinking, what does have, well, basically it's one of those word puzzles. So it's better than God, is worse than the devil. Poors get plenty, rich need it. If we do eat it, we die. What is it? Well, the answer is nothing. You would think that would be obvious. It's one of those things you're not... The reason you know the answer is because of what's in this general area. So let me go ahead and save it again, just in case. Like I said, it's more for the purposes of crashing than anything. So, all right. Let's go back to seal here. And the reason that basically that clue is supposed to tell us that we need to put the Brahmin symbol in the nothing, because this is supposed to be the nothing jar, is what this represents. So we put the highest caste into nothing. So
it seems like Brahmin is the key to the mystery.
It's all based off those notes and everything we got. So come on. It's hard. It is kind of hard to enjoy this game because of the camera fighting me every second. And it's because of the system that I'm using. If I was playing the original version, it wouldn't be so picky. But unfortunately, the way I've got it set up is a little bit annoying. So, let's go back to the this room here. Just need to get myself back over here. There we go. And now that we've done that Brahmin thing, the door is now unlocked. So, oh, hello. In ourselves in a little Special room, a hieroglyphs room or whatever. Let's take a look at this place. Yeah, typical hieroglyphs. Representation of all the gods and people. Nice little detail. Huh. I see, yes. What's this over here?
Where does this door lead?
Leads somewhere. Somewhere in this house. Yeah, like I said, the Resident Evil mansion would like a word with you. Oh, wait, when did the... No, this came out after Resident Evil, so, never mind. Okay, let's see, and then there's people on the river, the Denial River. Okay, looks like we got some buckets and stuff like that here.
This stone goes down when I'm on it. Is it a balance?
So we need to figure out a way to figure the right amount of weight to go on that, huh? Let's see. Oh, hello. Yeah, now we've got just a mini weight puzzle, or whatever you want to call it. So this is the typical. We gotta get a certain number from this set of water here and set it on there. Our target number is 4. You probably heard this puzzle before in multiple different forms. Sometimes it has 3 bottles instead of 2, but it's the same process. I think Mass Effect had a puzzle like this somewhere on it. Now, this bucket here, this bucket represents the small jug here, and then the big bucket represents the big jug right here. So if we fill it up, it'll fill up these jars with water. So you click it, fill it up with water, fills up to 3, which is its max. And if you filled up the big bucket, it'll fill up to its max of 4. What we need to do is we just need to manipulate this to get 4 and put it on top of this. That's a straight up, straight. So we need to fill this up, drop this in the bucket here. And then we need to fill the bucket again. And then empty this into the big bucket. So we now have 1. And then we need to empty the big bucket. So how you empty something is you just drop it over here. You see this? You can barely tell, but it's a grate. And I'll empty it. So we wanted to get 1 out of that. And then we want to fill this again. Fill it in the big bucket. And now we've got... oh wait, whoops, I messed that part up. Hold on, let's do that again. Well, I wasn't paying attention, so sorry about that. But this one's straightforward. So fill this, put this in there, then fill this, put this in there, then drop that off, then empty the big bucket, and then empty this into this. So we now have 1 there. And then we fill the small bucket and then fill it back in the big bucket. Now we got 4. So, whoops, my bad. I skipped the step of filling it back in there. So, all right, now we got what we needed. So we just put the big bucket on this. Now we got 1 final puzzle for this chapter here. Now let me go and save it again. So I think I could save it in an old slot now that we've gotten past this point. So save it back. I'll save it on this slot here. Okay, so now we've got our little chessboard here. Let's take a look. So those ends look very familiar. Yeah, they look like these statues here. So. Well, it seems like Holmes's journey is becoming more intriguing, but more dangerous as we go inside. The possibility of dying is apparent. But where is this one fella, the one who is working with the evil family member? Where's he in all this? Is he the one inside the house? Where's the butler? What is going on with the mummy? Will we be able to escape from this place alive? We'll find out next time as we enter level 4 of Sherlock Holmes and the Mystery of the Mummy. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.
Damn it! I do not have the 5th statuette. Oh, to lose after being so close to victory. In fact, it is pity, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. Do not turn around. I am armed. Obey me. Hands up. I am watching you, and I am ready to shoot at any moment. Johnathan Parkay, you should be very glad to meet me. the despised nephew who was looking for the treasure. But I have to tell you, it's nothing compared to the payment I will get when I show the way to the inner sanctuary. I'm sorry to tell you that this time your deduction has fooled you. I have always been disgusted with people like you. And I will kill you, although I owe you a great deal. Do not move. Together we will see the untouched sanctuary of my uncle.